Hi, it's Justin from CanadaWhips.com. Today we're going to be talking about a routine called the skip over. The skip over is a two-handed routine that I created a few years ago, and it's just based on a simple throw or release over the arm. It's actually quite a simple routine to do, despite the fact that it looks visually impressive because of this throw. All that you need to know to learn this routine is a slow figure eight in front of you in both hands. In fact, what each hand is doing is one crack of the slow figure eight, a rotation, and then another crack of the slow figure eight, just with the throw added in order to stop the whips from getting tangled and your arms from crossing. The easiest way to learn this routine is to start with both whips to one side. I like to start on my non-dominant side, just because that's the side that I found I needed to drill more when learning this routine. With both whips on my left, I'm going to take the arm that's in front of me, in this case my dominant arm, and I'm going to do a big rotation with it like this. That's step one. Next, as this is coming down, I'm going to bring my other arm across this way and underneath that arm. Once I'm confident with this, I'm going to throw that whip over this arm. You'll find that throwing this whip is what uncrosses your arms. I should also note that this throw is actually more of a release. I'm not really adding a lot of flip or force to the whip to get it to go in the air. Really, the force from me just moving my arm in that direction is enough to get the whip to go over my arm. And so I just let go and then catch it on the other side. Once I've caught the whip, I'm immediately going to do a cattleman's crack. This is arguably the hardest part of the routine, because a lot of people aren't used to throwing a whip, letting go, and then catching it and cracking it right away. I would recommend drilling this just by doing what I'm doing now. Bring the whip up for your cattleman's, see how long you can let go before catching it and getting a crack. You can also try doing this over your arm. Once you're confident with this throw and catch and the crack, your other arm is going to come up for a reverse cattleman's crack. That's half of the routine. And now if you look, you'll see that both of my whips are on the other side in the exact same places they were on that side. So now I just do the same thing, but opposite. So now my right arm is throwing, and my left arm is doing the reverse. Once you're confident, you just add these together, and that's how you do the skip over. You can add a lot of different tricks to the skip over to make it more interesting or difficult. One example would be the volley, the Tasmanian cutback, poi windmills, the reverse cyclone, and other moves. Aaron Bonk has a really great video on his YouTube channel, which I believe is called 42 or The Answer, and it's a whip cracking routine he made involving 42 different throws and catches of his whips. There's plenty of skip over variations in there. The majority of them I'm not skilled enough to do, so I really recommend checking out that video to see what's possible with the skip over. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.